Hey guys, Mr. Happy here and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn 101. This episode, going to talk about UI changes. I don't have too much to say here because a lot of the UI changes aren't actually available yet, and a lot of the character configuration and system configuration options aren't available yet, but I can briefly mention those, and I am going to go over some basics such as how to move your hotbars around, how to move everything around, and how to move your chat box around. Also, how to activate your hotbars. That's actually a question I get a lot. But anyway, as you can see here, we actually have the HUD layout. Now, if you're wondering how to reach this, you simply have to go to your escape options, if those of you who are on a mouse and keyboard, place where it says, character configuration, system configuration, key bindings, user macros. You just got to go to the one that says UI HUD. And once you're there, you'll come to the screen. Now, this screen is very self-explanatory, so I don't really have much to say here. As you can see, you have all your hotbars, your progress bar, your stats effects, your limit break gauge, your party list, your enemy list, your notices, your duty list, your minimap, your server info, additional hotbars, vertical ones in the top left and top right, a focus target bar, as well as your regular hotbars, your parameter bar, which is your health, MP, and TP, and you have your experience bar. Very, very basic stuff. There's not really too much that needs to be said here. However, you can move all the stuff around, which is pretty important. One thing I get a lot of questions about, however, is the hotbars. Now, I moved my vertical hotbars now, so even though this is one back when they were unmoved, they are now moved. And a big question I get is, how do I activate them? Like, I move them around, people say, I move them around, and they don't appear, so I don't know what to do. Well, it's actually a very simple answer. If you'll go back out of your UI HUD and you'll check out that escape menu again, you'll see character configuration. Once you're in character configuration, just go to the fourth tab down. Now, you'll see that there's actually a sort of switch between gamepad and mouse and keyboard mode. After that, go 1, 2, 3, 4 down. As you can see here where it's located, it's highlighted. And you'll see that you have display sharing and cross settings for your hotbar. And to simply make it appear, all you have to do is press display. Once you press display, it'll appear and it'll be easier to move around. I recommend hitting display before you actually move it around just so you know you're happy with where it's at. And that's very simple. Now, just for the sake of not needing to answer it later, I will show you what hotbar sharing and cross hotbar is. Hotbar sharing is something that's not available yet, so it's something I was kind of lenient to discuss, but since I already have a screenshot up on it, I might as well do it. Basically, all this is going to do is make it so that when it's available, if you select, let's say you want to make hotbar 10 all emotes like /clap and /cheer or whatever. That's not going to end well. Anyway, you would simply have to check it, and on every single class and job, no matter what you change to, that would stay that way, which is pretty good. It actually makes certain things more comfortable for people. Things people may want certain hotbars. Maybe they have an entire hotbar with only their mounts, something like that. Maybe they want to save it from class to class to class to class to class to class, and well, you could do that now. That's something that's absolutely possible. So once this is available, we'll see a little bit more. And the same with the cross hotbar, which we'll go over in a second. For those of you who don't know what the cross hotbar is, it's actually the gamepad way of playing. It's got basically got four little crosses to match the PlayStation controller, and you hold L2 and R2 and you press the button to make it work. I actually think it's actually very intuitive, and I actually like it a lot, especially because I played on the PlayStation 2 controller for Final Fantasy XI for 7 years. And but a lot of people might not know that you can actually change it from holding down R1 to change which cross hotbar you're looking at, because you do need to hold down a button currently and change which hotbar you want to look at, because you can't obviously have all the cross hotbars stacking up. And all you have to do is go to the cross section in character configuration, and you can change it to toggle or mix. Toggle just makes it so you can just press it to do it, and mix means that it's a little bit of both. You can either hold it or toggle it, which is fine, whichever's more comfortable for you. Just this is where you can set it. Now, one last thing you might notice about the screenshot behind this, and we'll move on to my next screenshot to make the point, is that I've changed my UI quite a bit. As you can see, I have a vertical hotbar on the left where I have certain things. Even have one of my Chocobo stances over there. But this, keep in mind, this isn't my final UI. But one thing that people definitely ask me about is chat boxes. It wasn't on the UI HUD. How did you move them? It's actually very simple, but it is at the same time very strange that on the UI HUD it's not one of the options and that you have to do it in the game itself. It's very simple though. Here, I'll circle where you have to grab it. All you have to do is grab where it says general chat right there over the word general and drag it. Just once you drag that around, it'll go wherever you want. Now, if you want to get it like mine where you want maybe the battle chat at the very top, all you have to do is grab any tab other than general and drag it off of the bar and then drag it wherever you want. It's very simple and very easy easy to change. Now, I was going to go over a few other UI changes, a few other settings in character configuration and system configuration. However, when I looked, a lot of it is missing, a lot of it's grayed out, so I figure I might as well wait until phase 4 and give you a video about it. So I hope that that's fine with you guys, but if you have any questions, of course, feel free to put them in the comments below. If you found this video useful, please like, favorite, subscribe, and share, especially if you have a friend who wonders how you can modify the UI and things like that. And keep in mind, this isn't all we're going to be able to do. There's a lot more that add-ons and things like that we'll have to worry about in the future, and I'll be going over those when they come out, when they're available, things like that. Also, I want to thank my subscribers for your donations. I'm actually ordering a Blue Microphones Yeti USB microphone, and for those of you wondering, I'm now accepting donations to get better equipment, so that way I can up the quality of the YouTube videos, and so I can keep them coming at a regular pace. So if you found this video useful, you can go ahead and donate in the link below. Any excess goes directly to Save the Children. It's a charity foundation that I'm working with Athene, a very prominent League of Legends and World of Warcraft player. I'm working with him to raise money for. So if you want more details, you can always send me a personal message, or you can check out the links below. Also, if you don't feel like doing that, you can always donate your ideas over at my Facebook at www.facebook.com/MrHappy1227. I'm always up for taking suggestions, things I can do better in the YouTube videos, things I can do for my subscribers, just pick my brain a little bit about the game, ask my opinions, maybe ask a question that you didn't want to ask in the comments below or on my messages in YouTube. And it's just a group of very nice people. So definitely head over there and become, just one of the group. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and tune in next time where I think I'll do another dungeon video next time. I think I can promise that. People seem to be liking those. So take care, guys. Till next time.